When the night falls and silence settles around your soul, there is a sacred whisper that still speaks a voice not of thunder or of storm, but of peace. It is the voice of God calling softly to your heart, inviting you to rest in His presence. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Tonight, as you listen to these words, let your burdens begin to fade. The world may have filled your day with noise, worry, and striving, but God's voice breaks through the storm, saying, "Peace, be still." Mark 4. You have carried enough today. Now is the time to release it all to Him. Imagine His gentle hands taking the weight from your chest, the anxiety, the doubts, the disappointments, and laying them at the foot of the cross. In the quiet of your room, breathe deeply, as if inhaling the Spirit of God Himself. Every breath becomes a prayer, every heartbeat a reminder that you are not alone. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. Tonight, you don't have to be strong. You don't have to fix everything. You only have to be still and listen. God is here, speaking softly into your heart, saying, "You are mine. I love you. I have never left you." His love does not depend on your perfection or your performance. His love is constant, unshaken, eternal. Even when you can't feel it, even when you doubt, His voice keeps whispering, "I am with you always, even to the end of the age." Matthew 28:20. There are nights when fear walks in like an unwelcome guest, fear of tomorrow, fear of failure, fear of loss. But God's word says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." Isaiah 41:10. In the stillness, His promise becomes your shield. The darkness cannot harm you, because He who watches over Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. Psalm 121:4. Even when the world grows silent, God does not fall asleep. His eyes are upon you, His hand over you. Every shadow that frightens you is only temporary, for the Lord is your light and your salvation. Whom shall you fear? Psalm 27:1. Tonight, close your eyes and imagine His presence surrounding you like a warm light, pushing away every trace of anxiety. You are safe here, wrapped in divine love. Remember how Jesus calmed the storm while the disciples trembled in the boat. The same voice that said, "Peace, be still," speaks now into the storm of your mind. Let the winds of fear grow quiet. Let your thoughts slow down. The peace of Christ, which surpasses all understanding, guards your heart and mind tonight. Philippians 4-7. When you feel afraid, whisper this prayer: "Lord, I trust you. Even when I don't understand, even when I can't see, I trust that you are here." Each time you say it, the fear loses its grip. Each time you breathe His name, peace fills the space where worry once lived. Sometimes the wounds of the heart ache louder at night. The silence reminds you of what you've lost, the things that didn't go as planned, the prayers that seem unanswered. But hear the gentle truth from Jeremiah 30-17. "I will restore you to health and heal your wounds, declares the Lord. There is no scar too deep for His mercy. Every pain, every tear you've shed is seen and held by the one who collects your tears in His bottle." Psalm 56-8. He knows the memories that still hurt, the relationships that broke your spirit, the dreams that never bloomed. And yet, in His mysterious grace, He can make all things new. Revelation 21-5. Tonight, let Him touch your heart with healing. Imagine His presence like a soft light entering the deepest corners of your soul. Feel His compassion flowing like gentle water, cleansing every sorrow. He heals the broken-hearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147-3. You don't have to hide your pain from Him. You don't have to pretend you're fine. Bring it all to His altar, every fear, every regret, every broken piece, and lay it down. His hands can mend what the world shattered. He turns mourning into dancing, sorrow into songs of joy. Psalm 30-11. The healing may not come all at once, but it begins tonight with a whisper, with a single word of faith. Lord, I believe You can make me whole. The world offers comfort that fades, but God offers promises that endure forever. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Rest is not merely sleep. It is a sacred stillness of the soul, where trust replaces worry. Tonight, God invites you to rest in His word, to lie down in the green pastures of His peace. Psalm 23:2. You don't need to understand every detail of your journey. You only need to remember who holds your future. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Jeremiah 29-11. His promises are like stars, sometimes hidden by clouds, but always there. When life feels uncertain, hold on to them. They are your anchor in the storm, your light in the darkness. Every word He has spoken will come to pass, for God is not a man that He should lie. Numbers 23:19. If He said He will provide, He will. If He said He will never leave you, He won't. Let your heart rest tonight, not in what you see, but in what He has spoken. Whisper this to your soul. God is faithful. His promises never fail. Let that truth sink deep, like rain into dry ground, refreshing your weary spirit. When darkness stretches across the horizon and the world falls into sleep, faith begins its quiet work. The night is not a sign of absence, but an invitation to trust. Trust is the heart's quiet surrender, a gentle nod that says, even when I can't see the way, I know You are guiding me. Proverbs 3-5-6 whispers, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths. The night may feel uncertain, but every star is a reminder of His promises. Long before you were born, before your first breath, God saw this moment and knew you would be here. He knew the battles you would fight, the tears you would shed, and still He planned redemption through every pain. Tonight, let go of the need to control. Let go of the what-ifs. God's hand is steady even when yours trembles. He is the shepherd who never loses sight of His sheep. Remember Psalm 23-4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for You are with me. The shadow may look dark, but it cannot exist without light. And that light, His light, is inside you. When you wake in the middle of the night and thoughts rush in, whisper His name, Jesus. Every time you say it, peace will return like a tide washing over your mind. Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken. Psalm 125:1. You are safe in His embrace. Even if tomorrow brings uncertainty, God is already there. His tomorrow is already prepared for you. So sleep now, not because you have all the answers, but because the one who holds the answers is watching over you. Worry is a storm that starts in the mind and spreads to the heart. It whispers, "What if?" until peace feels far away. But faith whispers louder, even if I don't see the way, even if I don't understand the reason, I will still trust you, Lord. Philippians 4-6 reminds us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Faith does not deny the storm, it invites Jesus into it. Remember the birds that neither sow nor reap, yet your Father feeds them. Matthew 6:26. If He cares for the sparrows, how much more for you? Tonight, picture your worries as small paper boats floating on a river. One by one, you release them into God's hands. Watch them drift away as peace begins to settle. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5-7. There is freedom in surrender. When you worry, you carry a weight that was never yours to bear. But faith is resting in the knowledge that God is already working behind the scenes. He is arranging the details, opening the right doors, closing the wrong ones. Every delay has purpose. Every silence hides divine strategy. Isaiah 26:3 promises, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you." So when worry knocks on your heart, don't open the door. Let peace answer instead. Let your last thought before sleep be not of fear, but of trust. God is faithful. The battle belongs to Him. Rest in that truth. Even as the world sleeps, love stays awake. God's love does not rest. It never fades, never weakens, never grows tired. Psalm 121:3 says, "He who watches over you will not slumber." The love that formed the stars is the same love that surrounds you now. When you feel unworthy, His love says, "You are mine." When you feel forgotten, His love whispers, "I have engraved you on the palms of my hands." Isaiah 49. There has never been a moment when you were outside His care. Even in your darkest night, His mercy shines. It is not your perfection that keeps you close. It is His grace. You don't have to earn it, perform for it, or prove yourself worthy. It is already yours, given freely. John 3:16 declares the greatest truth of all. For God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son. That love reaches through centuries, through sin and shame, and calls your name tonight. You may feel alone in your room, but heaven knows your heartbeat. Every sigh, every tear, every prayer half spoken, He hears it all. Let that truth settle deep into your soul. You are loved by a God who cannot stop loving. Nothing can separate you from that love. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your fears. Romans 8:38-39. His love is your pillow tonight, His arms your rest. When you sleep, His love sings over you like a lullaby of eternity. Darkness is not the absence of God, it is the canvas where His light shines brightest. John 1-5 says, "The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it." Tonight, as you lie in the quiet glow of night, imagine the light of Christ filling your heart. It starts small, a flicker, a candle, and then it grows, pushing back every shadow of doubt, every memory of pain. You are not meant to live in darkness. Jesus said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." John 8:12. His light is not just above you, it lives within you. When you feel lost, that light becomes your compass. When you feel weary, that light becomes your strength. Psalm 119-105 declares, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." Each verse you hear tonight is a spark of that divine light, guiding you gently back to peace. And when morning comes, the same light that led you through the night will rise over your day. You will not walk alone. You will carry His light into your world, into your worries, your work, your relationships. People will see the calm in your spirit and wonder what peace sustains you. That peace is Christ. That light is His love shining through you. Every night ends with a sunrise. No matter how long the darkness lasts, morning always comes. That is the rhythm God built into creation, a promise written into the fabric of time. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 30-5. Tonight's pain is not forever. This chapter of struggle will turn into a story of strength. Hope is the seed that sleeps beneath the soil, unseen but alive. When the morning light touches it, it blooms. Romans 15:13 says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him." Hope is not wishful thinking. It is confident trust in a faithful God. The tomb was dark too, but 3 days later, light broke through. Resurrection is God's answer to despair. Tonight, if you feel like something in your life has died, dreams, love, peace, remember, God resurrects what seems lost. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead dwells in you. Romans 8:11. So do not fear the night. It is only the womb of a new dawn. When you open your eyes tomorrow, know that God has already gone ahead of you. The path may not be easy, but it is blessed. Every step you take is guided. Every challenge you face is refining you. The morning will come, and with it, joy unspeakable. Breathe hope. Believe again. Dawn is near. Now, as the final moments of this night draw near, let every word of God sink deep into your soul like rain on gentle earth. Let His peace rest upon you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Numbers 6:24-25. You are safe. You are loved. You are seen. There is no burden too heavy for His shoulders, no night too dark for His light, no heart too broken for His hands. Lay down your worries. You don't need to carry them into tomorrow. God is already there, waiting with new mercies. His mercies are new every morning. Lamentations 3:23. As you drift into sleep, imagine yourself resting not just on your bed, but in the arms of your Creator. You are surrounded by His angels, wrapped in His promise, guarded by His presence. The same God who spoke galaxies into being now whispers your name in love. You are His beloved child. Let your last thought tonight be this: the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Psalm 23:1. Every need is known, every tear is counted, every breath is held in grace. Sleep now in perfect peace. Tomorrow will bring light, but tonight you rest in God's voice, soft and eternal, saying, "Peace, my child, I am here."